What's up, guys? It's Eric here. We are watching Liluo play in the Douyu Cup qualifier for like all the Chinese tournaments. If you guys don't know, Liluo is rank 1 China right now. He's also the winner of Set 6 Worlds, so absolute beast. Yeah, this is also a really stacked lobby. We've got 60-second, a Hao, a Chen, and some other players that I haven't heard of, but that are probably beasts. So yeah, should be really cool. I don't respect the Soraka unit. I'm just gonna come right out and say it. Like, I would sell the Soraka unit for this Cho'Gath. I would sell the Rock unit for nothing, just so that I don't have her on my bench, like, taking up space. He's gonna hold on to her. Maybe there's some like, I'm quite shocked that he didn't actually hold the Cho'Gath there, especially with Renekton pair. Maybe he's just already like thinking he's like locked into some kind of I don't know. I'm surprised about that actually. We'll see. We'll see what he ends up playing from this spot, I guess. But yeah, like he really doesn't value like Renekton 2 Chotu. Maybe Guardbreaker. Guardbreaker is just like one of the more flexible items in the game. You can play it on a lot of different units. Oh, we were talking about Demon Player, but he's obviously not going to take it. I mean, you just take the Ezreal Augmenteer, right? Like, you don't even have a really good item holder for. I mean, I guess you could take the Oh wait, no, he rolled past that one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you take any of these. Is he? Oh. I mean, he has Samira 1, and then he doesn't actually have Noxus, so he's gonna level for Soraka and make Deathblade Guardbreaker. Huh. I don't really love this augment when you're in like a potential like not in a dominant spot to win streak, and like these items that Samira won is like kind of sus. But maybe with the Irelia and then the Soraka, you can actually make it work. Okay, maybe this will be the game. I mean, he just got 2-0'd there, so like that's a little feels bad. But hey, maybe it's all good. I thought this Rek'Sai was like glitched out on his bench for a second. Yeah, that is a very bold decision. Okay. Cassio 2, and we get Noxus in? All of a sudden, this opener's looking kind of lit. Dina Morel, yeah, I kind of like that, right? I mean, it doesn't really do anything on Cassio. It also just, like, might steal kills on Cassio. So, yeah, I think it's actually makes the most sense. Yeah, okay, I mean, he's definitely gonna win this fight. Oh, this part is hard angling Kale, right? We should see how they play. Is that how? Um, I know it's a How or a Chen has like the and a Chen it's literally their name right now. So that's a How. I know How is like the EI at the end of their name. I don't really understand why, because I mean I don't speak Chinese, so like that probably like plays into my not understanding it. Um, Warwick's a great unit to hold. Probably just like end up selling my bench and then holding this Warwick, and hopefully we win or farm 1 gold, or else we can't hold it. But yeah, he's just another challenger, and he's a juggernaut, so feels really good. Cassio's a pretty decent early game carry. Oh yeah, I am a Cassio lover. When I was playing my open fort a lot games, I would just use Cassio as an early item holder slash just early unit killer so frequently, because she just does so much work. If we don't farm 1 gold here, what are we doing here? Just making 10 and living our life and not holding this Warwick? Like, am I really gonna not make 10? I would hold Jin maybe over Renekton. Seems like your values Renekton a decent bit. I mean, yeah, because like imagine if you get like Jin pair in your next shop. Whereas like if you hear Renekton pair, I mean it's good. He's just the tier open, was it? He's going for cloak. Did he have something else open here? He made Deathblade. He made Guardbreaker. He had tier open here. He took cloak. I mean I could never have seen this, honestly. I mean maybe he took it just for the Garen. And I mean it can be like ET later or something. Like this definitely looks like you're angling for okay, last game I said he was gonna angle for Yasuo, and then he ended up making an insane pivot. So I don't know, maybe there'll be some insane pivot this game. So yeah. Also, it looks like there's no observer this game. Oh, you are right. Okay, praise Mortal. Okay, so what probably happened the first game is that someone like someone got like penalized or something. Um, like they like showed up late or something, so they just played the game out with only 7 players, and then that player just received an eighth. Like I can probably go look at the scores, and yeah, like this Zhang Chao player started off with an eighth in that lobby, so probably they like were penalized for some reason, and so that's why last lobby only had 7 people in it. which is so troll. Okay, that's good to hear though, because I really, for real, I was like, are you telling me that they're gonna play out every lobby with only 7 players? We also make this pivot to the action here. I wonder if it'll be like more action, because I guess you could play around action. Also, we're getting stomped by a Pilt Overboard. We're getting 10-0'd by this Pilt. Oh, I mean, we're not gonna win, but I mean, farmed up a lot of gold, so all good. The Shurima pivot, yeah. So that's why he wanted to hold on to the Renekton, is that he actually values the Shurima pivot pretty high. Um, I mean, it makes a good amount of sense actually, especially with the Casio too. Like Akshan was actually perfect hit for him here. Captrist. Curious to see what angle he takes this game, because I mean, like you can't play Shurima from this spot. You could play Akshan reroll. We saw an Akshan reroll win the last game. So maybe we'll see an Akshan reroll game out of Lilo. It'd be really, really fun. Gargoyle, we have a lot of AP items now. And I guess you can like, oh, you know what? Isn't actually I heard someone say Renan's is not that good on this guy in the stats, but like you would think it is really good, right? Um I guess we'll see. Like it sounds so good. Like Renan sounds like this on this guy because like now when he fires his bolts, it like procs Renan's. Renan's from my experience is super good. Okay. I think it's probably good. I don't know. I heard someone say it was bad in the stats, but like maybe I just got baited and like they were just lying. Like you would imagine that it's quite good, right? To just like pew 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 get all the Renan's procs, especially with Deathblade already. Like Renan's scales so well with the extra AD. Okay. Make 50 here, not bad. Especially paired with Guinsu's. I wonder if that's like too much though. I mean maybe Deathblade Renan's Guinsu. Guardbreaker doesn't seem bad though. Rolls, 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 and then takes this. You already know. And it's a Gunblade. Okay. So that can help get rid of your... Oh, I think he's... I mean, he put the Ash in for it. Oh, that's a Zeri parry. I mean, if you had Zeri too, you play it, right? You don't. You don't. He hit Zeri 2 on 3-2 and was like, nope, I don't want it. I don't want that at all. I wonder if that's actually correct. Or if he's just uncomfortable playing around it and he didn't want to. My god, surely. Sure, there's no way that Zeri 2 is worse than Akshan 1, right? That's a good way of some of this patch, just clip that. Okay, I would have played Zeri here, and I would be really curious to see like how the game goes from that spot. Um, I don't know. That's really funny. I mean, like, these items are probably like definitely better on Akshan than they are on Zeri. They sort of go 0 on 3-2. This is China TFT, baby. This is we're still rolling because we need to find our Akshan 2. Like Akshan 2 stabilizes the board so well. Yeah. I personally don't think this type of play is recommendable to just completely send it to 0, but it is Chinese TFT at its finest. Why did we slam the sword on? There's no way he's going for BT Nasus as like his ideal item here, right? Surely not. Like a BT Nasus is like okay in a pinch, but I would never be like, all right, ready to get my BT. If you aren't willing to play Zeri 2, there's no way rolling down was correct. Oh no, I mean it's correct if you. I was gonna say it's correct if you hit, but that's not how being smart works. Like the reason he rolled down was not to find the Zeri 2. The reason he rolled down was just try to find Akshan 2 because it spikes his board an insane amount. And did you just take the Akshan with tier? Yeah, I could see it. And to just you get more gold, right? Like if you stabilize your board, like that's worth gold. You know, like say you roll 10 gold, but it like hits you, and then he gets the Akshan and chop, of course. There's no way. Playing this Warwick now for Juggernaut. Yeah, he's considering swapping out the Jhin at this point. Sound right. We made. Let's look at his board a second ago. Is this board stronger? You've got a Warwick 2, and a Jhin 2, so that you could get this plus this in. Okay, like call me a weirdo, but like, isn't this board weaker? Like, it kind of looks weaker to me. Like Warwick 2 is actually doing some work. I guess the issue is like you kind of need to make gold, and like these units you're gonna play later. And so like if you don't make 10 here, how are you ever making gold? You know, pivots he makes is insane. I mean, that's when you see really good players play TFT, they're constantly changing their board. because, you know, like, you very frequently will see stronger units in your shops. Okay, if he wins these next two fights, it's, like, never punished. Like, I feel like this board's actually, like, a hair weaker than the last one, but I don't know. Okay. Does Renekton 2 hog? I mean, I guess you can't really play it over Nasus. You need the Juggernaut front line. So he's sitting on it though. Is he really gonna play this Renekton somehow? I don't know. I'm very curious to see how this goes. I mean, actually, like all things considered, he's 79 HP here. Like he's got great HP. He's got great items. The problem is that he's like super broke. But if like he can get to a spot where his board's quite strong, and like maybe he's already at that spot, and Akshan can start farming up like 3 or 4 gold per round, like his econ spot's not even that doomed. Okay, but he lost this fight. So I don't know. Man, that fight would have been a really good win to keep his econ alive. Um, like that would have been really nice. Ash 2. Okay, everybody who's like looking for the new like China comp to like abuse, I think this might be it. Like we saw this win last lobby. We'll see how he does within this lobby, but he's like pretty aggressively angling for it. Um, like I think this might be. I think we might. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll see. We might see everybody spam this on NA in like a day or two. Okay, so he does actually make the VT Nasus. Okay. If Zero's being tested later in our next Sedge Bruiser, Link, and have 3 Failure and still potentially win. Renek Sedge Bruiser. That's kind of cute, actually. I mean, it doesn't like the Azir comp doesn't even play Renekton, right? Under most circumstances. If you have like a ton of Dreamins in, you can maybe play it. But like normally you don't play it. So it's actually like not gonna be contested at all. Also, like, yeah, I mean Renekton 2 would probably be nice. This board's also playing it. But they're gonna pivot. They're just playing it as a unit. Is Shurima Akshan, even a China comp? He's been playing that for the past 2 days. I mean, this is not like this is more oh, he hit Infernal Contract here? Wait, that's actually so good. I mean, this is more like Relior. He doesn't play Noxus. How do you even play Noxus on this board? Wow, this actually like bailed him out pretty hard. Alright, gets the Renekton in here. Gets Shen in. It's the Ashe 3. He is looking okay, and like there was also the Taric version that we saw in the other lobby where they played Taric Soraka, which was pretty sick. And he's gonna make the Gwynso on Ashe, so then you itemize the Ashe. Absolutely 11 for contract so much gold, and level 7 ain't even bad. Yeah, and you need to be playing some kind of like 3-cost reroll, right? It's like if you just play like a 4-cost reroll or like a 4-cost comp, and then you just try to stabilize on 7, you just kind of like you're gonna be weaker than everyone by the end of the game. But yeah, it's definitely not bad. But it feels real like in this situation, it might be best in slot. Like it's potentially better than Think Fast, depending on how quickly you can roll. How many is he off? I can't even like. He's got 2. Yeah, so he's 2 off. Also, he's gonna hit Renekton 3, like a beast. Okay, so this looks like a pretty standard version of the board. Um, yeah, just like this, and then you can theoretically not play Renekton, and you can play around what's her name? You can play Cassio instead, or oh no, you already get you get Invoker in either way because you have Shen plus Liss. Okay. 11 Infernal Contract also, yeah. It's pretty sick. I don't know. I've had some games though where I play it. If you play this and then miss, it feels quite bad. Because then you're just like, oh, well, I'm just dead. Tier here. He's got tier? I mean, do you just look for another frontline item here? How many frontlines does he have? I would probably look to stabilize with a frontline item here. Oh, there's not really any. Oh god, what do you take here, man? Gonna take a rod? Archangel? I was thinking maybe just like blue buff Lissandra. Akshan. I mean, you probably roll here. You're one off like everything. Lissandra. Oh, Lissandra, but can't actually hold it. You can't hold the list here, right? You just keep rolling. Okay. Big hits. Is he gonna make this Archangel or is he gonna hold the components? Probably hold it, right? Like Archangel list doesn't do anything. And like this could become you could become like Gunblade Redemption or something, and that would be great. But yeah, okay. One off Action, One off Nasus, and then this Lysandra's just chilling here. It's probably not getting hit. Kind of winged it, the whole 3 failure, 2 bruiser thing, but I'm happy I'm right. Yeah, no, I mean, it actually, I mean, this game he ends up hitting Renekton 3. Kind of insane. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense. And then you just play Nasus because he's a beast. Guess, yeah, I mean, what else would you play in that slot? You should play Nasus. But yeah, I mean, this is different from the board that we saw last game, right? I don't know. The board that we saw last game playing this comp wasn't even playing Shurima, I think. Um, I believe not. So we can look back at it. But I think they were just playing. They ended up playing like Taric plus Soraka. Or this maybe that's the other board that I'm thinking of. I don't know. We'll go look back on it afterwards because like I mean it performed really well last game and Lulo is 72 HP streaking in this spot. 62nd, just fast 8th, all good. And he's 1 off hitting. We'll see how hard it stabilizes versus the meta. But yeah, I mean, this is a comp that, like, I think it's been on some people's radars. I've not seen this, like, Ashe 3 version as well. I usually see it as just, like, you just hit Action 3, and then you chill. Morello's is good, and then, like, Ashe items, like GS or something. GS. I get you could go the Shojin Ashe angle again. Ooh, suddenly we're not that far off list, but really love to hit Action here. Ooh, still no Action. A little bit sad. Is it GS or Shojin? I don't know how much. Okay, now we can actually see the damage chart and see how much damage this Ashe is doing. Um, because like I don't know, I'm such an Ashe hater as far as a unit that actually like does damage. But let's see. He dealt 3.5k. That's actually not that bad. That's not terrible. Asio Ashe. Liss, Action, Darius, Sedge, Nasus, Sign is the Noxus version. It's probably one of the strongest versions on the board, but eventually in level 8, so no contract, yeah. You play Darius, Scion, Asio. I don't know. Like, isn't this version just better? Like, what is Noxus actually doing for you there? I mean, I guess you could hit Darius 3 as well and itemize him. Huh. It's interesting. But yeah, kind of a weird, like, what do you play on level 7 on that board? Like, what do you cut there? Liss? I think he takes a big loss. The stats for this comp at level 7 are really bad, though. Really? Huh. And for Noxus version, you get Noxus opener? Yeah, but at that point, why don't I just play Noxus? Like, is Noxus plus Action really better than just, like, Noxus straight up? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see more Action boards, for sure. Because he actually feels like he has a ton of potential. Hear the Lysandra for the earlier cast. Feels good. But yeah, he really needs to hit this Action 3. But yeah, someone said the stats for this comp at 7 are bad. Like, that's surprising to me. I mean, it looks like a board that spikes pretty hard on 7. Like, what do you really need to go 8 for here? Cassante in eventually. No, yeah, they were looking for the action on carousel. You can take action item or tank item. There's Renans if uh it's good on Ashe. I don't know, man. I really feel like okay, he just takes tank item here. I feel like this Ashe unit is not doing that much damage still. You can see after here, but I remember Kai's looking in the stats. I mean, to be fair, like every comp is gonna have worse stats at level 7 because like you being level 7 usually signifies that you died early and weren't able to go 8, you know? So like in general, like if you're looking at stats for like those are people who ended their game level 7. And if you're ever ending your game level 7, it means you're not healthy or rich enough to go 8. So like in general, any comp is going to have much worse stats level 7 versus level 8, you know. The question is like how big of a difference it is to like other comps, you know. All right. We hit the Action 3. Finally, at long last. Took a bunch of losses, but we finally get there. And we're one off list 3 as well, which is pretty cool. Um, let's see how this comp can do at full power. This is a cool angle, though. Like, the Deathblade is really good on Action. Oh! Middle your action to try to dodge Zephyr. And he does. Ooh, we did get Jarvaned though. Oh god. Oh. Mort Dog. This looks kind of scary. Our board just got destroyed. Okay, at least we farmed some gold though. Okay, that kill board wrecked. Ooh, I'd like to look at that kill board again. We can look at it later. He's their mover at least in case he gets like 2 items on this list, but that's pretty far away, right? Wasn't there originally a popular Noctis board with Shurima, Link of Nasus, Azir, Cassio? Isn't the Action just a new version of that since the Azir is so contested? I mean, was there? I don't know. I feel like normally you don't really play around Cassio late game because she's not that good. TG. Is it just me, or do you just like TG this Renekton? Yeah, good. Let's see. We just have this Renekton 3 sitting on the board. Surely he should do something. TGM. Moves the list over to the left so that they can dodge Jarvan ult. Jarvan's always gonna ult over there now. Nice. And he also has a clear line of sight to backline. The problem is that he has to shoot across map before he can shoot these backliners. Pew 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 pew. It doesn't look like he's gonna win the lobby. He did get a solid top 4 out of it. We'll see how these next couple of fights go though, because positioning can definitely swing them. But yeah, I mean, not much to roll. Is there anything? Sejuani 3? Wait, what? Huh? Suddenly you have 7 Sejuanis? Just natural 1 more and they get 1 off Carousel? Like, and hit Sedge 3? Is the bot broken in the Discord? I don't know. I mean, yes, but I don't know why. I mean, it just kind of like periodically breaks. Every once in a while, it'll just like not work for fun. But, it's all good. We win this fight versus Achen. Is Achen dead from here? He is. Top 3 at least, maybe top 2, depending on how that other fight's going. Top 2, wow. This Action reroll spot. Pretty cool. Oh, okay, and now he's just selling his board to try. 1 off Sedge 3? This he hit. He's going 8th though. Like, this is not enough to win the fight. That was pretty sick though. Imagine if he actually high rolls Sedge 3 there, and maybe he can win this fight. And he knows he's never gonna win without Sedge 3. Really well played there. All right. Well, still a really cool game from Liluo on this reroll comp. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you'd like, come subscribe. Check out my Twitch and all my other links down below. Thank you.